Okay, I'm very, very pleased to introduce our very next speaker, Andrew Langer. Before I go into the formal bio that I wrote up, I just want to say that I've only been involved in this political stuff for 6 or 8 months now, and Andrew has turned out to be the one that I look to most often for guidance and support, and he's always been there for me, no questions been too big or too small, so he's become a good friend. Andrew Langer is president of the Institute for Liberty, which is a DC-based advocacy organization focused on combating the tyrannies of government. Andrew has been active in fighting against the seemingly endless expansion of government for nearly 15 years, working to protect private property rights, free markets, and most recently protecting small business from the perils of overregulation. He has fought agencies like the EPA, spoken before our state legislature in Annapolis, and testified before the U.S. Congress more than 24 times. Andrew participated in D.C.'s first Tea Party in February of '09 and was a speaker at the historic 9/12 March on D.C. The Institute for Liberty has assisted, sponsored, and advised in the planning and execution of many Tea Parties across the United States, including today's Tea Party. Andrew lives with his wife and 2 small daughters in Centerville. Please welcome Andrew Langer.
That's right. That's okay. For those of you who don't know, this is Public Enemy. This is their song, Fight the Power. You never really thought that Public Enemy could be part of the Tea Party movement, but they are a great inspiration to me in terms of this. We've got to fight the power because it's going to come and get us. It is such an honor to be here. And guys, we are winding down, I promise you. I promise you. There's myself and a wonderful speaker standing between you and dinner right now. And I will be very brief. I've got a bunch of folks, a bunch of retired Marines who are looking at me, and they will not let me go past my allotted time. But it is an absolute privilege to be here tonight, because we're combining 2 of the most important things in my universe. My love of liberty, my love of defending liberty, and my love of the Eastern Shore of Maryland and Queen Anne's County. I'm here and just grateful to see all of you. I've already said it. You think back to where we were a year ago, in the cold, huddling in the rain, scratching and clawing at what is rightfully ours, right? They told us we could not affect change. They told us we were too detached from our government. Were we? No. Hell no. We were not. The fact is, everything that has happened, the delaying of the vote on health care, the defeat of cap and trade, and we have defeated it, it's not going to go anywhere. The retirement of Justice Stevens last week, all of these things are due to the efforts of all of you. You see, there are those who believe in government. I believe in you. I believe, that's right, give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. It's government that comes up with things like that sunshine tax you were just talking about, because that's what it is. They're going to tax sunshine right now. It's government that comes up with things like cap and trade. It's government that comes up with schemes that say, you can die in 2010, but don't die in 2011, because they're going to take half of what you got. That's insane. Something has gone horribly wrong in America, ladies and gentlemen, and you all are the ones who are going to be fixing it, aren't you? Now, there are a number of folks here from the press, the mainstream media. I saw somebody with a mainstream media sign out there. Last week, the Star Democrat out of Easton put out an editorial chastising those who are out here engaging in politics from engaging in nothing more than punditry and having no concrete solutions. That's right. I heard you out there. The solutions are coming from all of you. And how do I know that? Because when I talk to each and every one of you about what's going on, you get what the problem is. The problem is government. The problem is government adding to your burden on a day-to-day basis. Talking to somebody over the Hilton Garden Inn last week about a truck driver that got pulled over and held for 6 hours on the Bay Bridge. My babysitter over in Y Mills, who tried for a year to open up a private school here in Queen Anne's County, a truly shovel-ready project, but the state government beat her down. Until finally a month ago she sent me an email and said, Andrew, I've had to throw up my hands. 45 jobs down the tube here in the county. You see, the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, we have been suckling on the teat of government here in Maryland for far too long.
I hate it.
There is too much federal involvement. And my friends who are here from Ruthsburg, I know this isn't going to be popular with some of you, but you get it. You've got it right. Because the problem is, we have created, those who have gone before us have created the conditions in Maryland where we're forced in Queen Anne's County to depend on the trough of the federal government to create jobs. Right. Those are jobs we cannot have. They cannot sustain us. They're not even going to come from the county. So we have to oppose these things at all costs. To my friends in the Star Democrat, I have ideas. We have a 10-point plan for small business in Maryland at the Institute for Liberty. A plan that is sustainable, that will get jobs to Maryland once again. With all of your help, I know we can do it. November is coming. How many of you signed your petitions?
Yeah!
I don't see all of you. What's the matter with you guys? You're here! Sign the petitions. Let them know at the tent in the back. Let them know, you can use no in a couple of different ways, let them know that come November, if they're not going to vote with you, you're going to vote them out of office. I believe in you. I believe in the people of Maryland. I believe in the United States of America. We can see this through to the end, and with all of you working hard, we will. Thank you all very much.